as far as brushes go, I kind of want to point out, if you are deep cleaning a brush, make sure that you are holding your brush down, just like that. When water is running down, if you hold your brush up, water is running down into the base of your brush and loosening it, like loosening up the glue, loosening up what's holding it together. It can be really bad for your brush. Make sure you're holding it down. Rub it on like the soap or cleanser like this, really gently, until the water starts running clear. Squeeze it, and then like set it out to dry overnight. Or I know that like Sigma has like a drying tray that's super nice, but at least like set it out to dry. Don't like box it up before it's completely dry, because otherwise it's gonna get not so good in there. And then if you have shadow brushes, and maybe you only work with like two brushes at a time or 3, it's kind of nice to have something like this, like a quick cleanser to use in between. What you do with this is you either spray it on the brush, just like gently, and then wipe on a paper towel, or you can spray it directly on the paper towel and just gently swirl your brushes until it's clean, like there's no product coming off of it. So then you can switch to the next color. You just want to make sure, like when you're using foundation brushes, you want to use something that dries really quickly, because if you try and use this wet from color to color, it's going to be really hard to dry, or like really hard to blend your product. You might get a lot on one eye and then not as much on the other. It's a little harder to work with. So make sure you use something that dries fast. Will clean off your brush, and then if it needs just a couple seconds, just give it a few seconds to dry off. But that's really basic care for brushes. If you're cleaning your brushes really regularly, like even like once a week is actually pretty good. Ideally it would be with every use, but like once a week, and you're following those tips of like holding it like this while you're washing it, not like this where water is running in there, or not like sticking it. If you have seen, you don't want to stick this into like a bowl and have this part underwater, because then you're just getting like the dirt from in here and letting it seep up into your brush. So really, hold your brush like this, let the water run, and clean it. That way, it's not getting more dirty. It's just a cleaner option. Really, if you're doing those kind of things with your brushes, like washing it like this, they're gonna last you forever, like years and years. This brush I've had for probably about close to 10 years now. It still looks like new, and it's, like they hold up really well if you take care of your brushes. I mean, I use this regularly too. So it's just a matter of your care for them, and then maybe not beating up on them. I let my brushes do the work for me, so I choose a brush for the product and then what I'm trying to do with it, versus just taking a brush and making it do something. So you can take this brush and you could apply liquid foundation with it in a circular motion, but that's going to pull this brush apart and it's going to fall apart. Since it's a natural fiber, these are going to break and all of these hairs are going to fall out in like months probably. So if you use the brush in the proper way with the proper products, they'll last you super long time. You can do whatever you want with them, but if you've been wondering maybe why a brush is breaking apart so fast, it might be on how you're using it. And it's possible there could be just a different style of brush that would work better for you. So yeah, that is my quick overview about brushes, or want like recommendations on brushes or product to take care of them. Leave me a little comment. I'll be happy to answer. If you know me, you can text me. That's totally fine. And yeah, I will be posting in hopefully sometime soon.